They say animals don't understand the passage of time, but try telling that to a dog who's been waiting by the door for someone who will never return. Every night, he waits. Every morning, he wakes up, ears perked, eyes hopeful, and every time he hears footsteps, his tail wags, just a little, just in case. But what happens when the person he's waiting for will never walk through that door again? This is the heartbreaking story of Max and the soldier who never made it home. Max wasn't just a dog. He wasn't a pet you forgot to feed or left tied in the yard. He was family. And to one young soldier named Daniel, Max was home before, during, and in between the chaos of war. Daniel had adopted Max when he was just a puppy, rescued from a shelter on a rainy afternoon. The two grew up together in a small town that echoed with laughter, Sunday barbecues, and the quiet hum of everyday life. Max was there through it all. First love, first heartbreak, graduation, boot camp, and then deployment. Daniel had enlisted with dreams of service, honor, and making his family proud. He didn't go to war for glory. He went because he believed it was right. And when he left, he made only one promise to Max. "I'll be back, buddy. You wait for me, okay?" And Max did wait every single day. His ears trained to the sound of engines, his eyes fixed on the road, his tail thumping whenever a car door slammed. Even if it wasn't the one he longed for. He didn't understand time. He didn't need to. He just knew that Daniel said he'd be back. Back home, Daniel's parents did their best to care for Max. They fed him, walked him, even let him sleep in Daniel's old bed. But they weren't Daniel, and Max knew it. He'd whimper in his sleep, sometimes bark at shadows. He'd wait by the window at sunset. The very same time Daniel used to come home from school as a kid. The hours became days. The days became months. And still, no sign of Daniel until the letter came. It wasn't delivered with sirens. No dramatic music, just a quiet knock at the door. And the faces of two soldiers. Faces no parent ever wants to see. Daniel had been caught in an unexpected ambush. He didn't make it. He was supposed to come home the following week. He had already packed his things, written a letter to Max, bought him a new collar. He was ready to come home. When Max saw the suitcase arrive, he rushed to the door, tail wagging, eyes wide. But Daniel wasn't behind it. And when the scent on the bag reached him, he whimpered low, long, and then walked away. That night, he didn't eat. The night after, he didn't move from Daniel's door. How do you explain loss to a dog? How do you tell him that the person he loves most is never coming back? Over the weeks, Max changed. He slept less, ate less, but still, he waited. Every time the wind blew the front gate, he looked up. Every time a car pulled into the driveway, he got up. And every single time, his heart broke just a little more, but he kept waiting because that's what loyalty looks like. Unwavering, unquestioning, unspoken. People in town started to notice. Some would bring treats. Others would stop just to give him a pat. One local vet even offered free checkups, moved by Max's devotion. But none of it mattered to Max because none of them were Daniel. A year passed. Then too, Max grew older. His eyes lost their shine. His walks became shorter, but the ritual never changed. He still waited at the window, still sat by the door, still dreamed that, somehow, Daniel would keep his promise. One cold morning, Max didn't get up. He had laid down beside Daniel's uniform, the one his mother had folded carefully, placed in a box, and set beside the bed. Max curled up next to it and simply fell asleep. This time, he didn't wake. Some say dogs can't feel grief, but anyone who's ever loved a pet knows better. They love with a purity humans often struggle to match, and they mourn with the same depth. Today, a small statue stands in that quiet town park. It's not grand or flashy, just a stone sculpture of a soldier and his dog, side by side. The plaque reads, "For all who wait, for all who serve, for those who never come home, and those who never stop watching the door." Somewhere in that gentle space between memory and hope, we remember them. The soldier who gave his all, and the loyal heart that never gave up on him. Because some bonds, even war, can't break.